It's Frost Boy time. It's Frost Boy time.
Frostpunk.
Hey, 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 hey. Hey, hey, hey,
Yes. However, I do still see the stream as paused here. At least on the Discord side. Are we live? I think we're live. Hello, Internet.
Frostpunk 2 is not out yet. They've been teasing it for like 2 years. It's going to be Oil Punk, by the way, in case you were curious. But I don't know much more beyond that.
Yes, of course. Everything is very cold because the air has changed into oil. You must burn as much of it as you can before the whales absorb it all.
Frostpunk 2 Oil Boogaloo.
That sounds correct. Apparently one of us is quiet.
Yeah, Squick, you talk first.
I'm talking with my human words in order to set an audio baseline that we might get this thing sorted out. So I'm just going to keep making words and words and words until somebody tells me, hey, we've got your volume level set. And until then, you can count on this stream of inane babbling continuing on forth into the morning. Just like the stars on the ships of old, we're going to use them to navigate from one side of the ocean to the same side of the ocean, but a little bit different.
Is it still too quiet?
Work. We're all on an island of the sea, which is to say that the ocean is mostly
Squick, buddy.
Yes.
He's still barely audible? What the hell?
What about me? Am I barely audible? Can you hear me? Could Squick just be turned down? Could it be that? We will see.
AK Lone Wolf?
Yes, sir.
Can you guys hear him?
So not as bad as Squick is what they're saying.
We'll get there. We'll figure it out, boys and girls.
Bumper levels in Discord?
Let me turn you up.
Alright, I'm just talking one moment at a time, filling audio once again as we venture forward.
How about now?
The world above. Which is to say that, well, while we're here consuming oxygen, there are a number of birds outside doing interesting bird things, which I believe is to include controlling the weather. After all, you never see a bird.
Am I still barely audible?
Huh. Well,
you're maxed out on my.
Check your streaming application and make sure I'm not being routed somewhere weird.
Yeah, you're maxed out on OBS.
What does OBS say for my levels?
Minus 30.
Interesting.
I don't understand.
Well, it wouldn't be a WBPL 76 stream without things going completely, fuck-shaped. Just from the start.
Now talk.
I'm gonna continue talking.
Whoa! I was raising the wrong Discord.
Well, that would certainly do it. So, as we continue onwards ever into the future, we do so with my voice.
Alright, now I think we've maybe found a happy medium here. Maybe slightly more,
Well, maybe slightly more.
Yeah, remember, if you're having trouble hearing, you might want to take your pants off. I hear it does wonders for your hearing.
You have to speak up. I'm wearing a towel. Huh?
Exactly.
Alright, now Frostpunk is very quiet.
Apparently they're fine with that, I think. I don't know. But let's get on into saving and or destroying the future.
Alright, so yeah, just point out any problems as they come. I think we're good now. Sorry about that, folks.
They want more volume.
Pump up the volume. Pump up the volume.
I like how we immediately all go for different songs.
Frag, yeah, but it was multiple people saying that. And I don't think our fan base is that dumb, huh?
I mean, our hosts are, so...
Yeah,
like, one time I tried to do math, and then I fell.
Oh, Matt, did you try doing math with your legs? That's hard.
I did. I was trying to count my toes and walk at the same time, and ended up stepping on my hand, so
well,
go
that's
figure.
how the somersault was invented.
Yeah, right down a hill, then you get, fall into the river again.
Yeah, I mean, the somersault is basically just high-speed yoga.
I can see that. The summer assault.
Hmm. The trees near a sawmill are cut down.
Remember,
Dismantle it and find a good location for a new one. This is the history of our land.
remember, folks, I don't get paid for this, so if it's unprofessional, that's because it is literally by definition not professional. But I love you all for bearing with us.
I'd say we do good work here, but
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
yes, gather your pottery.
Exactly. You need to have good pottery, and the best pottery is made out of ice, which we have plenty of.
Ice is just clay water.
I have no earthly clue how one would use their knees for multiplication. Except for maybe spreading them.
Heyo!
The sex joke.
Get it?
My knees always just said crack, snapple, and pop.
I'm sorry, 10,000 goob to the Happy Birthday Digs challenge? What the fuck have I missed?
I don't know.
Someone gave 20,000. Let me scroll up. Let's see, who is Mr. 20,000? That dump guy dropped 20,000 goob on Hap Birth Digs Day.
Well, I mean, since we have condensed all of birthdays, I think that works out.
That's true. It's true.
I mean, for time savings, we just have one birthday a year, and it's
wow. 30,000 goob for quintile 66. 30,000 goob.
Well, we hope you've been enjoying the shenanigans.
But he did it on a campaign where I'm not using automata, so I can't name anything after him. Huh?
It's true. We can't have any sex bots after you.
We will imagine sex bots named after you.
Actually, you don't use automata really for the rest of the game, actually.
Oh, well, that's a bit crap. I want my sex bots.
Right?
Here, I'll just play a quick clip from my love life.
The honkening.
Alright,
because it's a joke.
Oh.
Heyo.
Yeah, anyway, back to that cold, which it is, because it also is. Yeah, are we mandating Pop-Tarts, or what's up?
Aren't Pop-Tarts just kids put into the furnace?
That's Hot Pockets.
Hot Pockets!
Okay. I was worried for a minute.
Well, they've sounded the cold horn.
We dug out the fishing boat. It was hard work, but it is worth it. We retrieved some resources.
Huzzah!
That's good. You don't need a toaster for Pop-Tarts. That's one of their little secrets. You can propel them on the barbecue.
Propelling them like a capellan.
You don't need a popper for toast farts.
Well, now I'm more concerned, but I think you've just described the Pillsbury egg pocket product that they were trying to sell throughout, like, the 2000s.
Squic.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
My friend.
Led by fools, shouts and cheers break through the howling wind as we descend from the pass and into a small camp. Are you from the city? Asks one of the refugees, relieved by our answer. He tells us about a group of know-all engineers who led them in the wrong direction. Little do they suspect we're here for their pocket money and Pop-Tarts.
Pop-Tart sandwiches are a highly underrated treat.
Is that where you have a regular sandwich, but you replace the bread with Pop-Tarts?
Usually what I do is I make a nice burger, and then I put 2 Pop-Tarts on the outside. One with frosting to denote the top, and the unfrosted Pop-Tart on the bottom. And funny fact, did you know unfrosted Pop-Tarts have more calories than frosted Pop-Tarts?
That's slightly concerning. Is that just because they can shave down the bread?
Yes.
What happens is, they feel that because there's less product, they need to stuff more crap into it, and so those unfrosted Pop-Tarts are actually worse for you. So yeah, people, if you you want to spare some calories, eat a frosted Pop-Tart.
Well, you heard it here first, folks. Cover things in sugar, it's healthier.
Yes.
That's your daily health tip of the week, coming at you live this month, this minute.
It's true. I was actually, so the other day I was looking at one of the yogurts I eat and I found out it had more calories than a donut. So I was like, well, fuck, I'll just eat my donuts. And guess what? Now I'm healthy. Who knew?
Oh yeah, totally.
Exactly.
That's the only thing that matters. Yes, sirree.
And remember, ladies and gentlemen, donuts are healthier than the unhealthy alternatives to donuts.
You heard it here first.
We've got information for days, which is why we're broadcasting exclusively at night in certain time zones.
Lone Wolf, what law are we passing and why?
Ooh, the House of Healing. The faithful working in the House of Healing will not only heal the sick, but also pray for them, giving them hope. New building, House of Healing. The House of Healing doesn't require engineers, treats the gravely ill, and gives all the potential a small hope bonus. You will have to build a House of Healing. The House of Healing heals people slower than the infirmary.
Yeah, just give everybody a knife. They'll figure it out.
I think it's probably just the nuns. They're like, well, we work at our own pace, so we don't do that doctor stuff. But guess what? You'll be happy.
I'd be happier with a knife.
Oh yeah.
Yes, Ice Fight City. Well done. I hate it. Well
City.
done. Oh yeah. Oh, the toaster strudels, are those still a thing?
Yep.
You just get nice.
At least in Canada.
Well, Canada has a lot of things, but I did see a moose in America, so we can probably get toaster strudels.
You know, I just realized stabbing someone with an icicle knife, you can combine two puns of stick around and chill out.
Oh, damn. That'll show 'em.
And of course, the classic, haha, I've stabbed you.
Exactly.
Well-known battle cry.
People have started to leave personal charms, beads, and written prayers at shrines as votive offerings. It helps them keep their spirits up in these trying times. Yay.
Yeah, chill around and stick out, you know, all that stuff.
Tell him to stick it. Like, that doesn't make any sense. I have stabbed him. Okay, but I will stab you too. It's funny.
Just stab you and chill and stick around for more chili.
So we have the slightly more murdery early Batman, Iceman, Schwarzenegger, Ice Clown, Science Man. I'm running out of words.
And then when he stabs you, he'll be like, who is your daddy and what does he do?
God, I remember that from the golden age of internet soundboards. There was just some weird Flash application.
Ah, yes, the good old soundboards.
Weird times. Anyway, yeah, apparently homes are made of ice now.
Well, I live in Alaska. I can confirm that. I have an igloo. Right now it's summer, so it's in cold storage.
What?
I'm trying to parse that. No, I was up in Fairbanks a couple of weeks ago. And absolutely beautiful, especially now that it's not covered in several feet of ice on both sides of the road.
Correct. Yes.
However, your mosquitoes are clown bastards, and they need to explode.
So, yeah, that's the mosquitoes up north, so I'm more south of that, and actually the mosquitoes are replaced by a little biting bug called a white sock. So imagine a housefly, and instead of jabbing its proboscis into you, it has mandibles, which do the same thing. So it takes a chunk out of you, and then laps up the blood as you bleed freely.
Wow.
Squick, what are we doing here?
You're finding a broken ice drill, I guess. At least they don't have bugs. This village was supposed to supply our city with food. However, as they have died, we will eat them instead. No, this vehicle carried a broken ice drill for making air holes big enough for us to fish under the ice. We can fix it and build an outpost here, or dismantle it and retrieve our one steam core.
Uh, Gavare, no, they're not horsefly. They are called white socks, is what they're called, or like biting midges. Depending on what you're trying to talk to them about.
That
But yeah,
sounds.
they're
Lends a new air of terror to the baseball team.
That sounds like a slur.
yeah.
Now, just imagine a baseball team. They go out on the field. This first pitch is out, and one of them's already trying to gnaw on the arm of the opposing team.
The refugees that got lost at White Pass have reached our city. Yay.
But isn't every pass white pass at this point?
I guess.
Well, not if you set it on fire.
Well, I challenge to see that.
Well, use more fire. I mean, water is just hydrogen and oxygen, and those burn pretty good.
That's very true.
Therefore, by process of deduction, water is very flammable, bordering explosive.
That is also very true. It's why it's primary use in rocket fuel.
Yeah, see? It's just science.
Like, to make hydrogen, did you know all you have to do is supply a small electrical current to your water, and then the hydrogen will then rise off of it, and you can collect that.
Ain't nobody got time for that. Just shove it full of lightning. I got 8 seconds. Refuel, go.
Yeah, but then the lightning will ignite it.
Yeah, cool. So it's a pre-burn.
But if you want to fill up your dirigible with, some nice high-grade hydrogen, you need to do it slowly.
Ah, but slow takes so long.
Yes, but if you delegate it, then you don't have to watch.
You know, that seems good. Also, the more I look at this furnace, the more that top spinning thing looks like a pineapple ring.
Bleh.
So, confirmed, pineapples on pizza is good.
Hell yeah.
Yay, more people.
Huzzah!
Another group arrives. Some of them are slightly crazy. The rest of them, absolutely out of their minds.
And if you disagree with pineapples on pizza, then you'll have to reach the Diggs birthday by this stream. Otherwise, we were right and you're wrong.
Squick. Let's go.
Yeah, funny thing, I'm right either way. Another group arrives. These newcomers came across some lost engineers and brought them to our city. They have unsettling news. As we were leaving London in the ships taken from the lords, we heard Lord Craven giving the order to shoot at us. We must stick together in case he ever follows us here, on account of we stole his possessions.
Technically, but...
Lord
But
Craven.
he was also a
What a
jerk.
name,
Fuck
right?
him.
I know, what a craven fool.
Anchovy pizza is best pizza. I mean, you're wrong, but I'm glad you're enjoying your weird fish pizza.
He'd be craving some pineapples.
Oh...
I just enjoy food that tries to eat me back. Pineapple, papaya. And it's just the knockdown, drag-out fight of the century, taking place in the human gastrointestinal system that's going to set new records for war crimes per minute across the region. Bacon, pineapple, banana pepper, I could see that. But the question is, what kind of sauce do you roll there? Like, do you want a white sauce to try and blunt that a little bit? Do you go with the pesto sauce so you have some oils in there too?
I'll tell you the best one for pineapple, in my opinion, is you go bacon, Canadian bacon, pineapple, barbecue sauce, bell peppers, and then jalapeno peppers.
I was with you until you got to the pepper section, and those aren't going to be for me, but I'm glad you're enjoying.
You're missing out, is what I'm saying.
I'm missing out on flavors and textures that aren't good.
Well, as one of my favorite quotes of saying is, once you muscle your way past the gag reflex, a whole wealth of food options become available to you.
Hold up.
I mean, that's technically true in the most upsetting way possible.
Lone Wolf, read.
A wise man. Sir, a dying old man has written a letter to you from the House of Healing. I will die a good death in due time, not in pain from illness or cold. I will die in peace, knowing that our city is in good hands. You understand that more than food and shelter, people need something to nourish their souls. For this, I thank you for these sexy nurse nuns.
Yeah. Go in peace, sexy grandpa.
Oh, yeah.
Well, ain't nobody gonna be in pain after as much morphine as we pumped that guy full of.
And the answer is none, because we're saving it for ourselves.
Oh.
Wait, no, this is the good run. We're giving him morphine. Scratch that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just have, like, weed in a fog machine, and that's the House of Healing.
Oh, that would be amazing. So, my cat is an absolute weed fiend. She'll like, if anyone's smoking, she'll go right up to their face, look at them. You give her a few puffs, and then she'll go and pass out for the next couple hours. It's her favorite thing to do.
Your cat is very strange. I would like to pet them.
Ha ha ha, funny aminal.
Yeah, she's quite the character. Like this, she hates being touched with feet, and she'll freak out. But like, she loves being pet, and sometimes when she's not looking, I'll pet her with my foot. And I did that or my girlfriend did that this morning, and then the cat looked, saw she was being pet with a foot, and screamed, went no, and ran away.
Understandable. I'd have done the same thing.
We're gonna build a cemetery.
Well, I mean, in a world this cold, it's not as though microorganisms are going to be able to break things down.
Yeah.
So I think that's just a maladaptive plan. It isn't keeping up with the times.
My guys are about to be mad at me because I just failed a objective.
Well,
All I can imagine is we should repurpose the dead. Since they're frozen anyway, we can put them into shapes of, say, like benches. And so you can repurpose them and pray around town by sitting on your friends and family and be comfortable with them one last time. And any other weekend you choose.
Oh no, an avalanche at Blackspire has separated these people from their friends.
Banner.
I am actually genuinely interested in the ecology of the fish and what they survive on and what they would look like. Like, I'm genuinely interested in that.
They survive because the water is still heated by the old world plutonium reserves.
It would take decades for the ocean to freeze under these conditions.
Oh yeah, and then there's underwater thermal vents and all that other stuff, just like all that. But I'm wondering what type of phytoplankton or what type of things they're feasting on and how the ecology would change.
People angry.
Tell them to go freeze about it.
Tell them to chill out.
Oh.
Bam, bam, bam.
That's very bad.
Well, the other option was I stab them with the ice fight
You can't
city.
just solve all of your problems with stabbing people with an icicle.
Wanna
That's
bet?
a sometimes thing.
I disagree.
You can stab people sometimes as a treat.
Okay.
It's just important, all things in moderation.
I mean, I don't like it, but I'll accept it for now.
Understandable. Turbo Zeppelin. So, why do we have a Zeppelin, and why can't we just use them for weird things?
We use them for hunting.
We have a hunting Zeppelin?
Yep.
I want a hunting Zeppelin.
We all want a hunting Zeppelin.
It's like
I'll
the
take two.
side-by-side of the sky.
Yeah, I'd love a hunting zeppelin. That'd just be wonderful.
And hell yeah. Just imagine the parking savings in any major metropolitan area.
Did you know the Empire State Building was designed to have zeppelins and blimps dock with it?
Yes, which is hella cool. I want to go back or I want to drag airship technology into the future because in a lot of ways it makes a lot more sense than what we're currently doing.
There has been actually a lot of talk and revitalization of that very nature of bringing back airships.
As long as they're not helium or hydrogen.
Well, helium's just fine. Hydrogen is problematic.
No,
But
helium. We have a shortage of helium.
yeah, helium is finite. We can't
Uh,
make any more.
Okay, well, somebody will figure out a way to like huff helium out of the atmosphere if there's enough money in it.
That's what
And
they've been doing, and we're running out.
yeah,
Well, tell them to huff faster.
That's the opposite of solving the problem.
I mean, honestly, there's nothing wrong with hydrogen because, I mean, it's not like we don't fill our planes full of explosive combustible fuel.
True, but most of it is a bit less angy.
I mean, I disagree. I think jet fuel burns just fine.
It doesn't though. Jet fuel is remarkably stable. You take like a cup of jet fuel, you strike a match, and you throw it in there, and it'll go out.
People used to put their cigarettes out in it, and the people wouldn't freak out because it wasn't even remotely a risk.
Yeah, when you aerosolize it, then it gets mad.
That's not, and that's not just past people being dumb, because past people are dumb.
Hey,
Don't get me wrong.
Dumb too.
Yeah.
All right, but my point also is like with modern technologies, we are able to probably come up because no one's had a reason to make hydrogen less flammable and still more productive. I think if more money was put towards innovating it, we could definitely come up with a compound which would still remain the float but less boom.
Flomped.
Flump.
Lone Wolf, tell us about the huge aircraft.
A huge aircraft. This machine had 4 wings arranged in 2 levels and was powered by engines similar to those used in motor sleds, but more powerful and compact. It seems it was used to carry important loads or passengers, but we only found 2 bodies on board slumped over the controls in the forward cabin.
Important loads. People are stored in the balls.
Yep. And they were slumped over each other. When handies go wrong.
No such thing, my dude. It's like a pizza. Even the worst pizza is still a good pizza.
I disagree.
Yeah, I'm with the no pizza team here. I have had some fucking horrific pizza.
I know, me too.
Oh, I had some
Well,
horrific
basically,
candies, but yeah, that too.
I think the takeaway here is quality check the pizza before you shove your dick in it.
I think the takeaway is your bones. Give them to me.
No, I'm using them.
No, they're mine.
They can
My
be
bones
yours
are always
later.
wet.
Alright. I'm not afraid to ask. Hot air balloons, are they legit just hot air?
Yeah.
No hydrogen, just heating up the air into the...
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
I could see that. In the apocalypse, I'd absolutely use a hot air balloon.
Steering is a bit of a thing with them.
Yeah.
No,
So-
the pizza thing is just a saying. It doesn't actually hold up in real life. There's some pretty bad pizzas out there.
Yes,
Yeah.
I've gone through American public school.
Yeah. Hey, that it's an institution, even if it's not good. Like the Liberty Bell. Yeah, it's broken and useless, but it's an institution, so you have to respect it.
Well, you don't have
not
to
required
respect it.
to.
I mean,
So small things in this game that I just really enjoy. The little details. The desire paths, where people are walking because they're like the road doesn't go exactly where they want to go, or the road follows a grid path and they just want to go, I'm gonna cut this corner, it's faster.
Yeah.
those are fun. I find myself, even in real life, usually sticking to the actual path because I find that those desired paths usually are suck.
Generally, yeah, but they're formed by people moving where people want to move.
Yeah, usually downhill.
Or around weird things. Sometimes it'll cut off a good bit, though.
Yeah. Ukrainian tap water. It's okay to refuse Hawaiian pizza. You know, not everyone has a very sophisticated palate, and that's okay.
Ooh, throwing mad shade.
Ooh,
for somebody
look at
who
these
enjoys bell
dudes.
peppers with their mouth.
Look at these dudes. They look
Yeah, they don't
intense.
look comfy.
I mean, you're also talking to the guy who once made a chicken casserole with cat food because we ran out of other meat. No one was the wiser, and they loved it.
That's a choice, but at least that is meat, comma canned. Have you ever had the cheese hot dog burrito sandwich?
Let's put the chillins in shelters.
I haven't, but I used to willingly eat MREs because that was a treat we're
Yeah, 'cause
growing
they're
up.
fucking good.
Yeah.
Did you get the tiny bottle of Tabasco sauce?
Oh yeah, yeah. No, my favorite was also like the freeze-dried fruit. Oh, that was so good, and like freeze-dried ice cream.
More like freeze-dried toot Lamau.
Oh yeah.
Ah, it is a joke because of the farting. I understand. I mean, we had DIY pixie sticks.
Okay, we don't need the infirmary anymore because we have nuns. That's responsible, right?
Well,
Yeah.
the nuns aren't as fast.
You know why they're called nuns?
Why?
Because they ain't got none, don't want none, ain't ever gonna get none.
Oh. Okay, I didn't know that.
I'm going to refill my cow drink.
Move along.
Man, I've got a coffee cup that tells horrible cow puns whenever you pick it up.
Well, put my mom down.
Right, going to go refill. I'll be back in a minute.
Aw, Tim Jackson. F's in chat for Tim Jackson, the one guy. The guy who died a happy death in the nunnery.
Boom, boom, boom. He's been F.
The only person who did it is the fucking host. Jesus. Nobody loves this poor guy.
Just for that.
Uh-oh. Lone Wolf, what did they find?
Strangers on the horizon. Another group of refugees have reached our city. On their way here, they spotted a ship some distance away from the landing site. We should investigate? And I resubscribe, so take that, people.
Yeah, yeah, load our stats.
Hell yeah.
Is this like laundering subscriptions, basically?
Yeah, pretty much.
Nice.
Remember, people, hoard your subscriptions till you get our stream, and we will hug you.
But yeah, hiring nuns is way, way, way cheaper than central heating.
Hiring nuns, cheaper than central heating. You heard it here first.
Of course. I wouldn't lie.
Anyway, I'm back. What have I missed?
Everything. Stream's over.
Yeah,
Oh.
I resubbed and everything, so because people were not laughing.
I mean, fair enough. Kind of, I guess. I don't know. I have a sandwich.
Ooh, go on. Describe said sandwich.
It's the sandwich you make when you have half the ingredients for a sandwich and half the ingredients for another sandwich, but you're missing the third half of the ingredients for the regular sandwich. So it's got bread, it's got tomato, it's got roast beef, it's got cheese.
So it's called the sadness sandwich.
And I added, some pickles for zest.
Okay.
But yeah, no, I'm out of like all of the other stuff for them because I was being all clever and I'm like, I have everything I need for a sandwich. I will make the bread, toast. I will put the bread in the toaster, which turns bread into toast because toast is no longer bread. Did you know you can buy pre-toasted toast?
Squick, I want some of what you're on.
You can go into the store and you can buy bread that has been already toasted, but it's like 6 slices for $2. What the hell?
You know what they say, all toasters toast toast.
I was unaware that was a saying.
Mario says it's a saying and he wouldn't lie to me.
I feel like he might. Dude has had so many shrooms, good, mad, and other.
It's true.
He's right. When you toast toast, you get croutons. Or Melba toast. Melba toast is toasted toast. Squick,
I want eggs.
tell us about these people we're gonna abandon.
You mean the exhausted travelers? This group of... This group of our people got lost after an avalanche separated them from the others. Exhausted, they stopped here to recover, but their supplies are running out. On their way here, they saw a large, peculiar structure buried in the snow. They have no idea what it is, other than that it was a fantastic outhouse.
Yeah, you guys can come back, you mooks. Get in here. Let's go to the fishing village.
Do they have fish there?
No.
No.
No, they have toast, which is pre-toasted but frozen and then retoasted.
I feel like we have a Greenland, Iceland thing going on here.
Oh my god, what is that? Okay, Squick, be drunk. Wait, I'm drunk.
Captain,
No,
one of our workers has got drunk, and now he's scaring people, shouting about nonsense about the lords. The lords are coming in the ship. Hey, you'll see, they're coming with that bastard Lord Crowman to take what's ours, and they got 47 cannons. They got a man that's 12 feet tall. It's not regular feet. He stole people's feet, and now he wears them giant shoes.
why does it keep doing... Fuck it. We can do it. We'll do it.
Hot dogs. They contain meat, asterisk.
Yeah.
Yes, the horse lips and buttholes of the meat variety. Oh, hey, hydrate! Someone redeemed hydrate.
I just did that.
Consume the hydration with the human mouth that it may find its way to lubricating the bones stored internally.
Yay! The refugees that survived the avalanche are back.
Yes, good job.
Now run towards the people with guns. That's your next job.
Oh,
Okay.
Crumble.
The Grumble? Where's the Grumble?
Grumble.
Isn't that a group of pugs, a Grumble?
Yeah, probably. I think that would be like a playful wheeze. Wait, what are these 10,000 goob coin things we've got here? We have new rewards since the last time I looked.
Wait, what?
Do they get goob when they give money? Is this thing pay to win?
Life is pay to win.
Oh
But
my
not that.
god, I'm a sellout, I'm a sellout, I'm a sellout.
Oh, it's just the, game mechanics.
I'm a sellout. Lisa is a sellout. Lisa is a sellout. Lisa, what's a sellout?
Ken's a sellout? Which Ken? Right you are, Ken.
Right you are, Ken.
Reminds me in a weird roundabout way I need to bug Diggs later. I have technical questions.
I like bugging Diggs. Sometimes I'll just send him random things, like a picture of a toenail, and be like, Diggs, is this okay to post?
I know what you mean. Sometimes I'll sneak into his house and plant a listening device in his light fixtures.
Oh, yes,
Normally I
good
just send him
times.
pictures of bears. Y'all are weird.
I mean, I see all the bears in real life, so it's like, I don't need to be sending Diggs
Were you-
pictures of bears.
Were you guys talking about different bugging?
For tax
Yeah.
purposes, yes.
I mean, I've just been putting spiders in his house, so I thought that's what you were talking about.
Oh.
Habida.
Oh no, he's having a stroke. Call the squiculants.
It was the
Sunshine
toast.
Temple
It was the
As-
toast.
has admitted to tempting digs with pictures of meat.
I'd like to see that. You really have to know what Diggs is like to tempt him, and thankfully, I have a short list of tempting Diggs stuff.
Really, I just send him bears and weird shit I find at the airport. It's nice to know he's getting a good variety of shit posting directly into his inbox.
That's true. Would you stop stealing kids at the airport and mailing them to Diggs, though? He's getting annoyed.
No.
Yeah, that sounds like a him problem.
The Bluebird, we could probably do an MXC of, you know, of the BPL. We'll probably, I thought of one time of what would be really fun is if we did like a riff tracks of them and just posted the audio and people could download it and sync it to their movie or whatever.
Lone Wolf, what happened?
You saved all of our people. You did it! Hooray! Our friends and families, brothers and sisters, husbands, wives, dogs, cats are stronger now. It's the drugs. You've proved that together we can achieve the impossible, not just the improbable.
If you achieved it, then by definition it wasn't.
That's
True. Well, that's the end of the, oh, no, we have to go do something.
Aw. Well, we'll make the world's largest snowman with dirigibles.
It doesn't have to be the world's largest snowman.
But it could be.
We'll make the world's largest snowman.
Yay, something about people being... We already read that on the first stream.
Wait, honey roasted fish? I stopped paying attention for a minute, but now I'm back into Intrigue Town.
I've made honey roasted salmon.
The people
like,
are...
deliberately, or did you just shove a fish into a beehive out of spite?
I've done that too, but actually when I like making honey smoked salmon, what I'll do is I will soft smoke my salmon and then I'll give it a honey glaze until it's like a nice sticky goodness.
Oh god, don't stop.
I too desire the sweetened fish food. Wait, I should rephrase.
The people are about to be mad at me again.
Well, then stop doing things to piss them off.
No,
Right.
I will.
Okay.
I will never stop promising to warm these houses.
And so there you are as the mayor of this town, like just posting pictures of your sweaty butt crack. You're like, oh man, I'm so hot, I have swamp ass. Yeah, sorry you're all cold, people.
It's the right thing to do.
I think it's more like, Mayor, we need you to do something about this. And you're just like, yeah, sure, okay.
Aw, Squick, make the people happy.
Captain, a young couple has asked us to deliver their note to you. We were separated on the trail and had to fight back despair. Thanks to your efforts, we've been reunited. No words can express our gratitude, so we're having a threesome in your office and you're invited.
Oh shit! I'll be right there.
Loud icicle noises.
Oh, no.
From
Blah.
Oh, it's concerning.
That's what my mom said about me.
Yeah, everybody has to pray together now.
Ooh.
Sorry, let's read that just so everybody knows. We shall meet and pray together to warm not only our bodies, but our souls. Evening prayers can be used to turn food into hope and get rid of discontent.
So is it just me, or is a refusal to adapt to changing conditions in architecture one of the main hallmarks of why it takes so much goddamn wood to heat this place?
I don't know.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Like, seriously, we should be going fully, partially to fully underground, The snow should be being used as an insulating layer. You shouldn't have the fuck off tall ceilings. You definitely shouldn't have that many windows.
Shut up!
I mean, stop talking about logic. You can't bring your logic into my frozen wilderness.
Can and will.
Well, then me and my snow woman wife are going to not do the things that we were going to do, and I'll keep my frostbite to myself. So, yeah,
Ah.
take that.
Uh-oh.
The looming threat of balloons.
Squick, since you're already talking.
Captain, the lookouts at the beacon report a large group of strangers marking our direction.
Look, assholes over there. We have to assume that the lords are coming because they definitely don't look exactly like all of the refugees we've already taken in. Our people are afraid that their worst fears are going to come true, so we should give them some new ones.
We're going to die in this frozen hell if they force us to leave. Even if they let us stay, they'll turn us into their slaves. We must be ready to fight. I suggest we build an enormous cannon and set fire to the snow.
I agree.
Lone Wolf.
Face the lords. The prospect of so many lords coming here has caused understandable tension. The conflict between people from different social classes could jeopardize the future of our city. In the next days, the shape of our society may well be completely redefined because we're going to eat the rich.
Yeah, turns out if it fit in their mouth, they're food. Anyway, I'm sending Diggs a bear.
Take one bite now and go back for more.
That's a good idea. We should, send Diggs a bear on his birthday. And since every day is his birthday, every day he needs just a pile of bears.
Yeah, well, he stole all the birthdays, but it's fine.
It's true.
He has many bears.
Diggs came
Many,
in with
many
his,
bears.
his arch nemesis, birthday boy, and said, "I'm stealing all the birthdays," and so he did. And so every day now is stolen
Birthday boy, you mean the crab?
Yeah.
Okay.
And his friend Doc, Glock Oct. He has 8 arms. All Glocks.
Yeah,
Glock
Dr.
off.
Octopus. Wait, are you saying we could just get mini bears together and just Voltron up so you get more bear per bear?
Yeah,
Nice.
I have pictures of that somewhere.
And honestly, that just seems ideal.
It's like G-Force. And remember that show? G-Force?
Chief. That was one of the 2 shows using the same animation cells with different plot lines where the people had bird masks, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, yeah, I'm with you. Crap, what was the other one? Because I remember one of them was really good-ish, and the other one was really bad-ish, and I have no idea which is which.
That's
they
a
put 'em on
challenge.
back-to-back.
That's a challenge for chat. Can chat name that game or movie?
Probably
They're-
not, because they're very dumb.
Yeah, they're stack on bears. They're just like, and bears and mini bears are like ground squirrels, and they're known for mini bears causing often burrows into backpacks and search for smellables. Bears.
Squick, what did we find?
A looming mystery. We spotted the ship from the top of the cliff over the haven. It's big, but not a dreadnought or a freighter. More likely, it's an ocean liner. They've come here to drop off 30,000 gallons of tourist poop before leaving.
Sure, let's go through this again. This time I might actually do it, though.
Well, it's worth a shot. If we keep complaining, and he keeps saying he'll do something, maybe eventually he'll do something when we complain. Said the clowns to the Clown King.
Lone Wolf, what happened? Lone Wolf.
The United by Faith. Sir, we're holding an evening of prayers this afternoon. Plenty of people are here. They're praying, but also talking and laughing. I haven't seen anything this heartening in our city for a long time. Not since the soup and the sex bots.
I don't think I've actually made soup yet during this stream series.
We have not, no.
Because soup is evil, I guess.
I mean, a good soup is very hearty. The House of Pleasure. Oh, or a workshop, whatever.
It was a cookhouse, you lunatic. What the fuck?
Yeah, I mean,
I'm not the one dicking down the pizza.
What?
that's what the calzones are for.
You know, for safety.
Yeah, exactly.
I could
Actually-
probably get Automata, but at this point I just want the achievement.
So my son is currently working at a pizzeria this summer for fun, and so he is kind of the expert currently on dicking down pizza. Son, do you have anything to say for the good people about dicking down pizza? He's speechless.
Wow.
Okay, so if you didn't hear that, he said he thought he was supposed to work another day, and then he got called in saying, "Hey, why aren't you at work?" But he'd already smoked a whole bunch of weed, so he had to run to work like a mile away, all high up. So yeah, that's your pizza people.
I
People.
mean, yeah,
Good
that's
man, good
traditionally what I
man,
look
not
for-
driving though.
Yeah, that's traditionally what I look for in a pizzeria.
Exactly.
Lone Wolf, what's up? Read this.
They are unarmed. Captain, the approaching strangers are carrying no weapons whatsoever. Their intentions, they have no means of attacking us, but people are wary. It's a trick to catch us off guard. The lords are cunning. These leeches would do anything to get back at us. Mark my words. And yeah, I put him on the spot, but guess what? I always put him on the spot, so he should be pretty used to it by now.
Ha.
Bum 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 bum.
Yeah, he was commenting that he tried playing this same scenario, and they said after 8 days they fired him from his job, and he lost the scenario.
Oof. That's okay, just tell him I'm playing on easy. Just so he doesn't get any inferiority complex. It's the truth.
Oh no, I told him to watch this stream because it's his decided lack of sex bots and soup which has caused his failure.
Oh.
Soup spots.
Squick, why don't you tell us about the Faith Keepers?
The Faith Keepers, our most devoted believers, will ensure that the righteous are able to work and pray in peace and security by beating anyone who comes close to them.
This is one I don't like, but you kind of need it to prevent people from beating the shit out of each other.
Remember, humans, you're not allowed to beat the shit out of each other. We'll do it for you. Don't forget to turn on the heat for your new building.
True. it's not built yet, so I can't.
Hmm.
Ah, yes, that angry heat of fire circle, like a butthole after a spicy wing night.
Yes, and Pistol 6699 wants to point out you do have a dude waiting.
Well, he can get in line like everyone else.
Oh, thank you.
A farewell to ships.
Sure, Squick, go ahead.
The ship saved our lives on many occasions. They carried us out of London before the storm arrived. They shielded us from Lord Craven's men. And finally they brought us here, and now they are on fire. Fuck you.
Okay.
Look, man, I'm just saying, after this much time being this cold, mental stability is not prized. Just sheer unadulterated spite. The kind of gumption you need to get out of bed in the morning to punch your boss.
These people are gonna be really pissed.
More than usual.
I just failed to heat the place houses again.
Whoops.
Well, eventually they'll learn to stop asking.
Bring out your
Uh-oh.
dad. Bring
Our
out your
faith
dad.
will guide us through the ice. Lone Wolf, you get to read the thing that pops up after this.
Do. Sing, brothers, these hymns truly work wonders.
Oh, it didn't show it. Okay. I thought there'd be a notice or something. Everybody gonna do that nighttime procession.
Yeah, around about the time your first dude finishes up, you also have a scout waiting.
Diggs, my wife is named Faith.
Oh, there's no room for him to unload meat.
Wow, that's a way of phrasing that.
He's got meat.
No, that's just yeah, okay.
All right, Lone Wolf. Since I bait and switched you, go ahead.
No worries, the wealth and power. This liner brought many rich people here. They could afford to travel in luxury. Even in these desperate times, on the bridge we found a letter from Lord Craven to the captain. It reads,
If we encounter any of the vessels stolen by the workers, you are authorized to open fire.
the naval gun crudely bolted to the foredeck confirms that he really did want us dead.
Sucks, bruh. Oh, damn, that's a lot of people.
Are they really homeless because home is where the heart is?
And we've stolen many of those for our meat kitchen.
It's true. It's for the meat dragon.
Yes.
Oh, because their houses are getting upgraded, Garver. Oh, look, you can actually see the nighttime procession. That's nifty.
Does it spin?
Night.
Does the procession swing low?
Yeah,
Can
look.
you toss them to and fro?
Look, they all got little candles.
Bring out your dad.
Uh-oh, the lords are approaching. There are many of them, but they look miserable and they have no food. When they reach our city in a few hours, they'll have no choice but to beg us for help.
Remember your battle training, men. Aim for the dick.
I
Whoa.
didn't have any battle training.
Just pull your leg back and propel it forwards. Aim for the dick. It's not that hard.
All right, I'll just helicopter in the background.
To impress a chick, do the helicopter dick.
Yeah, that's gonna be our formation. We have like the chode kicking forces up front and team helicopter on the back line.
Exactly. You got to have a bro get your back.
Squick, what do they want?
Captain, the lords have arrived, but they're a bunch of dickheads, and there's at least 100 of them, and more are coming, and they beg us to let them in without me sharing our food supplies and finding them shelter. And honestly, they're kind of assholes, and we probably should, but I mean, come on, these guys are jerks.
It's true.
Looks like meat's back on the menu, boys.
Jesus.
Never. Look, that guy was unable to drop his meat. There was too much meat. We were at meat saturation.
That's what she said.
Oh, the lords are here, and our people aren't happy. The lords, on the other hand, are like, thank you, kind people. We'd have been doomed if you hadn't let us in.
Yes. But guys, you got to consider, if they hadn't built the boats, we wouldn't have been able to steal them. And then they couldn't have tried to murder us.
It's true.
So yeah, everybody gets like 1 free kick per day.
Is drop the meat and put your hands up.
I can't.
Ooh.
Ooh, fancy. And you have a waiting dude.
That's still just the guy trying to deliver his meat into our
He can't drop
back
his
door.
meat.
Heyo.
Drop the meat at the back door.
Too noble to work.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, get ye fucked.
Let me tell you, little Lord Fauntleroy, you either work or you go to the sex shop with the robots. Or the soup.
Oh. I see.
Welcome to the soup house. I mean, it could be robot meat.
That's true. Like, you know, extra strength meowmer. I mean, that looks like it was made for that.
Consume the robot chicken. That is a different franchise. But yes, well done. A textured meat-flavored soy protein substitute. We've substituted your soy protein with actual robot meat.
Excellent.
Oops. Guy got his ass kicked for refusing to work.
Good job, moron. We got more where that came from. We got plenty of boots.
It'd be nice if they didn't, but...
But Carl, that kills people.
Hey, know whose problem that sounds like? Not fucking mine. Get back in the mine. I said mine
Sick.
twice. It sounds weird now. You can work in the tree mill.
Back to the coal mines.
Work it.
But don't worry, we can eventually have those miners mining. And the miners with the miners.
Miners minding miners.
Oh, goody, more of them, and they look hungry. Oof.
Yes, that sounds like a you problem.
Yeah, that tongue twister definitely was one slip of the tongue close to being inappropriate.
But it wasn't.
But it was not.
But I think there's one step further it can go.
Ah, yes, like 7. 7 step further.
Ooh, Peoples is hungry.
Miners minding, miners mining.
Oh.
That sentence is technically correct. It is syntactically valid and infuriating.
Yes, there's some other fun ones like that.
We shall build a magnificent temple.
Can it be a robot?
What?
No, I want it to be a robot. Like, we put some legs on the furnace, and then when we get tired of this town, we just peace out.
Peace.
Like, just, yo, have fun. We're gonna ride our rocket cigar into the moon.
Squick, tell us about the radio mast.
We searched the shack under the mast. The radio equipment is gone, but we found the logbook. It only confirmed what we already knew. Still, it was painful to read. London knew about the coming winter well in advance. They didn't warn us, they only informed the rich. We were left to die.
Awkward.
Like, what's the minimum income required to qualify for warning?
I don't know.
You need to be in the 1%.
Eh. Bum 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 bum.
Da 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 da.
Yeah, let's feed some people.
Oh.
And it's not like we're hurting for food. Oh, hey, the guy finally dropped his meat.
What?
Yeah.
Gotta watch out for that. You don't want to get it stuck on something. Like an ice cube.
Uh-oh, Squick.
Whoa. No, uh-oh, everything's fine. We definitely don't have a dying guy.
We're gonna take a break after he's done reading this, by the way, if everybody's good with that. Squick, go ahead.
The red flag, actually a duvet case, flies over the most pitiful camp we've ever seen, and we've seen our own. I'm glad to see you, although I wish we'd met sooner, croaks one of the lords. I regret that I can only implore you to give us a proper burial. We're dying and have chosen not to fight it. Fuck you, enjoy these corpses.
Alright, folks, let's take about 10 minutes, and I will be right, and then we will continue.
Excellent, I shall eat the second half of this sandwich, using my human mouth in the standard fashion, as I'm sure you're all accustomed to.
What's the unstandard fashion?
Don't worry about it.
I won't.
Then we have an accord. It's from Honda. A joke that I'll make or stop making at some point in the future, but not today. Yes, enjoy these corpses. We're a you problem now. Which is, you know, fairly standard. I wish we had a countdown break timer. Like we should put something together like that. It is quiet. We're on a 10-minute break while we grab some food, beverages, etc. But don't worry, we haven't forgotten about you. We're still here in the world, examining and experiencing, as humans are wont to do.
D1 Tree X, thank you. We like the game too, and we're happy you're here with us.
Yeah. Unfortunately, you caught us right where we're in the middle of a few-minute break. But as we finish that up, I'm nearly out of my cow beverage, and my sandwich has mysteriously vanished.
Yeah, I made a hot dog real quick, which is just another form of sandwich.
Yeah, and then you put that in bread.
Yep.
Yep.
And then I wrap it in cheese with tomato and a little bit of lettuce and then all the fixins.
Nice.
Yeah, so I might head up to Square Banks this fall. We'll see.
All right. Yeah, I get in and out of there and Anchorage every once in a while. Got to go to Soldotna a couple months ago. That was fun.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I do a lot of processing of paperwork out of those regions.
Hmm.
I can't quite say what I do because that'll just narrow it down to doxing myself. So, yeah.
See, I have guesses based on, you know, the industries present at those locations. However, yes, this being an extremely public forum, I won't ask here.
No worries. I do take payment in full frontal nudity, so no worries there.
But the thing is, if I start rolling that, like, you're gonna immediately be revising that policy and demanding a refund.
Let us not go into what exactly I would refund and what I wouldn't, because like my eating habits of, as I've mentioned before, uh, my standards are not everyone else's standards.
I mean, that's fair, but I am not my type, so it is all judged through that lens. Anyway, let's see what's going on here.
Yeah, if you want to see more of our shenanigans, you can always check the auxiliary Discord, and you can see us. Sometimes I'll post things that I'm doing there. Like I have some video footage I took yesterday of blacksmithing that I did.
Hmm. I exist over in the auxiliary, but I am quiet there. But if you have any questions or want to strike up a conversation, I'm happy to talk.
Absolutely. I mostly post cat pictures of my cat judging and being very pissed off about the heat.
Nice.
Yeah, I wish I could take all the pictures of her when she's acting like a goofball, but she is pretty what's the word? Inconsistent with her goofballness.
Well, I mean, they are a cat.
That's true. Yeah. Yeah, Sunshine Temple. We can all post chili pics. So, I pronounced today, July 3rd, chili making day in the auxiliary. Everyone, post your chili making pictures.
I mean, I'm gonna make some spaghetti later.
Spaghetti is a form of chili.
I did try and reverse engineer a. God, I was trying to reverse engineer spaghetti with garlic bread, but I didn't have any of the right ingredients, and it all went horribly wrong, and I don't recommend it.
So, one of my favorite things to do with spaghetti is if you ever get like a really nice hard crusted French bread, you cut off the end about 4 inches so you get that like access to that white inner core of good fluff, and then you hollow that son of a bitch out, and then you then coat it with your butter and your garlic. You bake it just enough to crisp it on the inside, and then you fill that son of a bitch up with your spaghetti, and you just eat it like a sandwich.
Sorry, folks, I'm back.
Welcome back. No, I have to take it back. I remembered what I was originally trying to do. I was trying to reverse engineer Skyline chili,
Oh, okay. Go
Get-
but I didn't have any of the right ingredients.
Guess who's getting saved against their will?
Is it these guys?
Prepare to be saved. Do not resist.
You are experiencing rescue.
D1 TreeX, the BPL is all over the world, believe it or not. It is no one person, we are Legion.
We have many humans.
And some who are not, some bears. And then there's Tom, who is of many human.
He is great and unknowable.
He's fast, like folding space.
We found an empty thingy.
A ruined warehouse.
Uh-oh. Squick, what happened?
What do you mean what happened?
Read.
It's the Sick Lord.
And then there's these assholes. Anyway, yeah, Super Turbo Boss Guy, yeah, just thought you should know. A bunch more of the dickheads showed up, except these ones, you know, they're super fucked. Like, some of their meats are bad, and they smell funny. I tried to kick them in the dick, and they just exploded. So, you know. We just need one more industrial hothouse.
I
Or a hunter's
require
hangar.
additional pylons.
Pylons.
Smart, I forgot to... Oh, shit.
Whoopsie.
Lone Wolf, go.
The Sick Lords are among us now, but our people try to stay as far away from them as possible. This has rubbed some of the Lords the wrong way. Look, they at us with such disgust and contempt. One of them complains between fits of coughing. Our dignity is not diminished just because we're helicoptering sick.
What?
Yeah.
They didn't specify what kind of sick. And I always imagine lords infested with, STDs, so. Ooh, that is a good idea. Throw the lords into the crusher and make royal jelly.
Oh, Grumble. Sir, another group of assholes just showed up.
Jesus.
You know, for this being an allegedly dead planet, there's a lot of people still alive out there.
Allegedly.
I think the storm hasn't hit yet.
Give it time.
Well, I mean, actually, if you think about it, there's really not that many. I mean, what, we have a couple hundred people out of the millions?
Yeah, but they keep showing up.
Yeah.
Like, what was that weird, not great movie that I still enjoyed? The Island.
The
Yeah,
island.
people keep showing up.
Huh. I mean, at least it wasn't a horror monstrosity of a movie like Greenland.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's bad.
How bad is it?
If you watch it, you should feel bad.
Better
And
or worse than EGA?
well, uh, since I've never heard of that, probably worse.
It is the film that, in my opinion, having watched it, Mystery Science Theater couldn't save.
Oh yeah. Okay. Well.
Like, they tried real hard, and it just wasn't happening.
Okay, makes sense. I mean, it's bad, but it's like bad in the sense that it has so many bad holes in it that really, if you like it, then you're a bad person.
Also fair. Uh, I'm not even gonna try and pronounce that, but somebody with a bunch of loopy things in their name wants to know: is this game worth a buy? Full
I
price
always,
or
I
wait for
always,
sale?
I always wait for sales because I'm poor, but it is a very good game, and I imagine most people would pay full price for it.
So I speak Leet speak. It is Lord Noob Skills.
Yeah, I'm gonna call him Greg.
All right, Greg. Yes, it is a good game to buy.
Squick, help us spread rumors.
Captain, some people are spreading wild stories about the sick lords. They say that they're contagious and they'll turn into squid people from the moon, and also that they're going to eat your kidneys from the inside out by coughing. Anyway, I just thought you should know and wanted to know if you wanted to add anything to them. I've got a particularly spicy one about the liver of the damned.
I'm gonna do what I do with you and ignore the rumors.
Oh, good. Nobody listened to the rumors about me.
Oh my god.
It's a laugh off, people. We have a laugh off.
Living our best lives. I've forgotten the context, but the content was good.
It is very cold.
It's not
Oh, yeah.
that cold. Like, meat still flows.
Oh
Or meat
goody,
pipe.
another 100 people.
More meats on the menu.
Yeah, you got 3 dudes waiting, like, in your laser office.
Oh, that sounds like an adult film in the making.
How many of these guys are trying to drop the meat?
Yes.
Bum, 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 drop the meat.
Lone Wolf.
A letter from London. The front of the snowcat was completely destroyed. Inside, we found 2 frozen bodies, some supplies, a family photo, and a letter from Iwo. It ends. The worst cold is still to come, but they don't say when. I wish our daughters, our orangutans, the ocelots, and everyone else were safe to the north when you are ready.
Ooh, straight out of the Book of the Armaments, that one.
Exactly. It's probably coming in 5 months. No, 3, sir.
Yeah.
The Silent Rider. Hello. Everyone say hello to the Silent Rider. He is here
You
joining
are
us.
experiencing standard human greeting.
Hello.
Ooh, improved heaters.
Squick, make us happy.
Sir, a man was found crying silently in the temple. We approached him to ask if he needed help, and he told us to fuck off. I thought my faith died long ago, sir, with my wife and daughters in London. I couldn't see any purpose in our new life, in the fight for survival, but today, when I entered the temple, I saw a future for us, and now I'm ready to face it.
Yay.
Then he punched a lord in the dick and ran.
Ha ha!
Yeah, -50. That's a bit on the chill side.
Yep.
Yeah, your nuts would freeze to the porch if you sat down.
They'd freeze to each other.
Yeah, that too.
Oh yeah, I gotta research the care house next. I'm dumb.
Rock and stone.
Oof, how am I still working here?
Carefully and with skill.
Belligerence and incompetence in equal measure.
Ah, just like my babysitter.
What?
Ooh.
We're turning wood into roads. And setting our people to the task of meat mining.
Oh dear. Lone Wolf.
A cowardly attack. Captain, a few sick lords have been attacked and brutally beaten by unknown assailants. One of them had to undergo an amputation. The attackers accused the lords of spreading an incurable disease. Syphilis. It was totally syphilis. It was from the helicoptering.
You can't helicopter your way out of all your problems.
That's where you're wrong, kiddo.
And then Helicopter Johnson, gyrating his hips furiously, takes off into the sunset.
Helicopter dick. Helicopter dick. To impress a chick, do the helicopter dick.
I'm Helicopter Johnson, and I endorse this message.
The Oxford comma. Yeah. Damn it, Smith, tell the populace there's no such thing as airborne syphilis.
Airborne syphilis isn't real. Airborne syphilis can't hurt you.
Just like birds.
Which also carry airborne syphilis.
That's true. Trademarked.
I mean, we can make airborne syphilis with a koala and a trebuchet.
No, that's airborne gonorrhea.
Gonorrhea.
Ah, right. I'd forgotten my terrifying earth diseases.
Actually, terrifying earth diseases would be like prions.
That's less a disease and more an unfortunate
Death sentence.
exploitation of meat weakness.
How about weaponized prions?
How about no?
So, what if you were to weaponize your prions with like rabies and make it aerosolized, so it spread through air?
It could be worse.
Yeah, make all the sick people eat everything. Do it. Eat, munge.
Yes, you are what you eat.
And as such, humans are food.
That's true.
Consume.
Um, 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 um.
Oh, right, I have water I can drink.
Nice.
Nice. That's rare nowadays.
Yeah, it's Dasani, so it's got the great taste of plastic.
Ah, yes, Plastech.
With new Plaz technology, your water can contain more water than ever before.
Well, if you use ice technology, you have water in your water.
That's double water. And you can get double milk, but,
I mean, last time I did double milk, someone told me to put my shirt down.
What?
I think we might be using different words for Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
Is this not the most haphazardly slapped together city you've ever seen in your life?
It is not. It looks. I've seen some pretty haphazard dust jobs, and this one's pretty good.
What was the name of that, like, cubic mile city where it was legit, like, 40 stories high?
Who the hell just died?
I don't know, some dude. You got a million of them.
Yeah. Lord Farquaad is dead.
Come on, come on! You piece of shit.
It does still look better than Detroit. I can say that. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Oh no, freezing homies.
Oh my god, with 20 minutes
Last
left.
second save.
Nice.
Yeah.
I mean, if it was Detroit, we'd have RoboCop shooting those guys in the dick.
Hell yeah. Taxpayer-funded dickicide.
Good times, good times.
Oh no. Squick.
Captain, one more group of lords is on the way, and rumor has it that Lord Craven is with them. I don't really know where we're getting these rumors, since we have no chain of communication, but somebody made it up, and we thought it sounded good. Anyway, that dickhead. We've dealt with the other lords so far, we'll deal with this one too. One way or another. We've prepared the executive kicking boot.
It's they pass messages through carrier penguins.
Ah, yes, of course. How silly of me.
They do have radio, you know.
Do they?
Yeah, I think carrier penguins make a lot more sense in this radio. That's a myth.
Yeah, who believes in a sound you can't see?
It's true.
God, balloons. That's the way of communicating in the future.
That's right. Just a series of popping balloons to make a noise. So it'd be like.
Oh look, Lord Craven with a 40 human shields.
Yeah, or option 3, like, we could just not let him in, but let everyone else in.
I know, seriously.
Right?
Or we can feed them to the people.
Lone Wolf.
Powerless and terrified. A few lords herd a large group of kids into the city. Lord Craven is with them. He looks around, visibly frightened. He has lost all sense of his power and is at the mercy of our people. The children are unusually quiet. Most of them are orphans, says one of the lords leading them.
Ah, yes, our new labor force.
This is how we will make the meat dragon.
Uh-oh, class divide.
Yeah.
Stay in charge for at least one day.
All 5 of the lords and everyone else. Yes, class divide.
I cast beatings.
With fisting.
I don't think that's how you solve the class divide, but I'm not a sociologist.
Yeah, you just give them a good fisting, you know, and that solves everything.
Hold up,
Indeed.
Anybody remember whereabouts I put the temple?
Somewhere in the city.
Yeah, outer ring, left side, I believe.
It's the Faith Keepers.
Ah.
Jack and Tharia, we're not monsters. We're not going to send people to an iPhone factory.
Unless we get free stuff.
Yeah, that's fucked up, man.
Yeah, I mean, how dare you suggest that we send people to an iPhone factory? How dare you? Good day, sir.
But if you got $20, we'll totally send them.
We will, yeah.
Bum, 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 bum.
Ooh, we have Phase 2 Chili in the chat. Phase 2 Chili.
Oh, well, that's concerning.
Rice and chili, yes or no? Yes, sometimes rice and chili is not a bad thing.
Yeah, it can be pretty alright.
Yeah.
Not enough wood. What are you, my ex-wife? Oh.
So one of my favorite chilies is lynch 'em, lynch 'em, lynch 'em. Oh wait, I mean.
As you can see, I hate the Faith Keepers, but the option to stop them would be grayed out if I didn't have them. Squick.
A lynch mob. Captain and angry mob is gathered, outraged by the arrival of Lord Craven, who, may I remind you, did attempt to murder all of us in cold blood repeatedly. They want his head.
He'll pay for what he did to our people. He wanted us dead, so death is what he'll get.
Unfortunately, these people are idiots.
Yeah, they are idiots, though, because okay, whether they think they deserved it or not, they did steal this place, and the guy had the right to send off a few parting shots. You'll also find out why he, of all people, deserves a space here in a couple of scenarios.
Debatable. I mean, if we're talking about spacing people, I would space just about anyone just for some kicks and giggles.
It's probably
Charming.
not ideal.
You know, someone goes to my birthday party, spaced. Someone's related to me, straight to space. Someone's a friend, space too, believe it or not.
Oh, no, wood. I thought I was out of space, and I was worried.
Space.
Squick.
Quarrel in the cookhouse. Captain, a lord is arguing with some of our people who say he was trying to cut in line. He claims he's better than us. I claim that he makes an amusing sound when you stomp on his feet.
Faith Keepers, please remind these people that they are brothers and sisters under God. What else could they do, right?
I mean, you don't understand. These people are from London. Cutting in the queue is the equivalent of, like, you know, boiling your tea water in a microwave. They would literally lynch someone.
Oh. Lone Wolf.
Unsolicited advice. Captain Lord Craven has left our city. He asks us to pass this note to you. I owe my life to you, and for that I am grateful. Things have clearly changed. You are in charge now, and I am not.
that means you will become like me. Mark my words, power corrupts. Great men are almost always bad men. I would know. I was a terrible, 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 terrible man.
Okay, thanks, bye. Don't let the tent flap hit you on the way out.
And remember,
my ass.
power corrupts. Absolute power is kinda neat.
Let's build field kitchens.
Ah, yes, the angry American. All wars are civil wars because all men are brothers. Well, I mean, if you say that, then all sex is incest because we're all related. So I would choose to not believe that. But hey, whatever kinks you.
Mate, I was talking in the biblical sense. There isn't much room for, no offense, but there just isn't much room for logic in there.
It's true.
And I'm saying that as a Christian. It's just not a place to apply logic.
With that said, this is probably not the best venue for that conversation.
Truth. Yay, class conflict resolved. Oh, Squick, by the way, when this is done, remember you're gonna have to do some reading.
Yes, I will need to bother Diggs.
Hey, we did it. Lone Wolf, you read because Squick's gonna have to read.
We are equal.
We've let everyone in and started to build a world where people are not judged by their social class, but by their actions. We hope that the memory of the enmity between our people will soon fade away. For the first time, we have a chance to stand united in the soup line with sex bots.
You gotta do the reading, Squick.
Yes, we stare directly down at the cigar from above.
The angry
As it-
cigar.
Yeah, as it helicopters across the landscape, furiously. A long trail of refugees, pilgrims to a stolen home. Don't worry, we took it from a guy we don't like. It's not really a crime if we don't want it to be. We fought hard against snow with boxing gloves and knives to start anew in this land to make it our own by force. After all, we did steal everything, but then the Lords arrived. We hoped it could work, but our kicking boots could only take so many kicks before the heels flew off in a triumphant flurry of violence. Problems escalated from there. Vigilant faith keepers, abysmal conditions, and families without homes all contributed to this shadowy hellscape of Turbo London. But we didn't give in. No, we restored peace through force, with icicles, forced labor, and that weird guy who just showed up. We try to stay united, not repeating past mistakes, but we made new mistakes. Far, far worse. But at least we can hope for more robots next time.
Yay!
The position.
Quiet there, Fisto. We're not done with the outro.
Yeah, silent writer. That's almost what I did, but I did it in a bit of a nicer way. Oof. Okay, full disclosure, I've never beaten this one,
The one entitled The Fall. Yeah, okay.
Remember Winterhome? From the first scenario?
Yeah.
Vaguely.
They're all circle cities. I definitely remember the one that was identical.
Easy.
Aranwin, I'm gonna go with because they're really, really dumb, but one of these guys may have better information.
They, it was mostly for the untouched coal supplies and the privacy. Also, as you'll see when we actually build a generator, a lot of it wasn't that cold when it was being built, believe it or not.
It's where the world's supply of sex bots were stored.
Ah, yes, in the Arctic.
Alright, I think this one has a voiceover. The opening.
To whoever is out there, if anyone, know that we were here. We did our best. We, the survivors, doomed by our own mistakes, aware of the risks and the price to pay. We took our last chance. And we failed.
Lone Wolf.
The fall of Winterhome. Our generator is malfunctioning. After our leader ignored the problem for weeks, unbearable cold and brutal recessions drove us to rise up against him. He didn't go down without a fight, and half the city was burned to the ground in the fighting. With the generator hastily patched up, your first task as a new leader will restore Winterhome and convince people it is a futile. It has a future. That too. Then you'll be able to investigate and cause of the generator malfunctions.
Was it because of the ice? I bet it was because of the ice.
It's
Good
possible.
lord, it's all those people.
Yep. You start with like 600 people.
Well, time for some decimation.
People are suffering in this badly planned, starving, half-ruined city. You have to restore their hope and quell their discontent. Start removing the ruins. Oh yeah, look. The asshole has already made a bunch of shitty decisions.
Oh, super great.
Of
So
course.
pick up somebody's broken playthrough.
Yeah.
All right.
We are going to go by way of Neighborhood Watch.
Yes, the tattletale theory.
Listen, everyone. New law is signed.
But with 30% more boot.
Boot?
Boot.
Boot to the head?
Now.
And for those who aren't knowing of that, we pity you.
I have no caffeine here, and I'm starting to think that might be a problem.
It is. It is indeed a problem.
As you can see, we have to demolish most of the city.
That's okay. I too like to demolish cities for no reason.
It's not so much no reason as it is it's unlivable.
Oh yeah, that too.
As the city, it's a big old circle of humanity.
Oh yeah, this dumbass also put a corpse pit within range of a heating a radiator, basically.
Ah, silly. Don't you know that if you're gonna do that, you might as well burn the bodies?
Yeah, it causes disease.
Yeah, human candles and such.
Good job, moron. They got a fancy furnace.
You mean they covered it with pictures and flowers?
It has giant pistons for no fucking reason.
Oh, they have reasons. They have reasons.
The Diggs Birthday Challenge Fund grow. What do you think he's gonna spend all that goob on?
Probably Bab.
That, or I have a feeling Diggs is gonna pay everyone back by making like 1,000 hydrates in one stream for someone.
No. Him's gonna piss him's pants.
Chug,
Yeah.
chug, chug.
Die of water poisoning.
Ooh, nasty way to go.
Yeah, children, get to work.
And maybe all of his messages will be highlighted by default. Such luxury. Such decadence.
Ooh, decadence.
Somebody farted. Oh, 3-month subscription. Thank you, Asclepius.
Asclepius, 561.
Asclepius, thanks for the birthday, Diggs.
God, yeah, you know what? Sure, fine. They're Asclepius now. Good job, everyone.
The children get to work in the warmer ruins.
Ooh. Such luxury.
Yeah, I know, we're coddling them, but what are we gonna do?
Yeah, Drone 440, that would be a pretty wild way to have one of these come to an end. Just, train's here, time to go.
Oh, don't worry, Asclepius. You're getting clapped, just not how you want to.
I'm gonna clap that ass, yes.
You are experiencing
Hey-yo.
patty cake.
Tanya von Degura Chaff. If you're not sure what an ass clap is, we can explain it in vivid detail if you would like.
It's when you clap that ass, though.
Yes.
You don't ever feel like you're third wheeling on a conversation you never wanted to be part of in the first place? Well, here I am.
Yeah, at that point, I usually just tell my parents, hey, knock it off. But do they listen? No.
Well, Unicorn Wallace, I'm not gonna say Tex was wrong, but cool may be overselling it. We're definitely here, and we make mouth noises and bad decisions in equal measure. And that's similar in a number of key respects, but we're glad to have you.
I mean, my claim to fame is I've made Tex made disgusted noises.
Ugh.
That's probably
Yep.
good. I don't know, I showed up, and now I'm here.
Yeah, the other one is he said, don't you ever do that again.
Did you do it again?
He left before I could do anything more.
Ah, social victory. But yeah, we're over here in the Frostpunk world, bitching about parts of it being unrealistic while doing really dumb things. Well, one of us
How
is. The other
dare.
two of us are just color commentary.
That's right. You know, the sex bots. One is called
Do
the
we have sex
Frozen
bots in here?
Moilinator. Yeah,
We're going to.
yeah.
Hot damn! Bring on the sex bots.
That one's gonna be the Frozen Moilinator.
I mean, a bold decision, but we already had kick the nobles in the dickville, so I suppose that's fair. How
But
are we
we-
doing on soup?
We have soup, huh?
Excellent.
Soup good.
I do enjoy a good soup.
Text does talk a lot about guns and Capellan fuckery, so that's pretty par for the course.
Aw, poor baby. You got hurt picking through rubble to get it. Yeah, you can have the day off. Yell at the kid. Yeah, that's a great response.
I mean, I would just be like, "Oh, looks like he got hurt. Well, we have to cut that limb off." Prosthetics.
Astral Viper and Asclepius, both contributing toward the Happy Birthday Digs challenge. We still don't know what that does. No one has actually told us.
Yay! People have noticed the ongoing effort to clear the city of ruins, and they appreciate it.
Hooray!
Yeehaw.
The Silent Rider.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what that birthday challenge is, but given the rate at which we're filling it, I think we may just make it.
It's decidedly possible.
I mean, we've gone up like, what, 2-3% just in this show? And we've got 27 days left. I've got high hopes.
High apple pie in our Frostpunk sky.
What?
Yeah, maybe don't put your apples into the sky here. They're probably going to explode from cold.
They're horse apples, no worries. Hydrate.
Your mom is a horse apple. Oh.
I mean, you're not
Oh,
wrong.
That's probably not good. Okay. So, Spittinus Coyote, or Sphintus Coyote. Look, the Coyote man or lady,
Sphincter coyote.
the coyote that do be, says they think somebody said that they would personally deliver I can't English talk mouth. Schwarzenegger noises.
Fellas, I must step away for literally half a second. Not even going for a smoke. Just
Oh, okay, yeah.
something
Alright,
that can't
we'll keep
wait.
that timer running.
So they
Okay,
want
is
to
he
talk
back
about.
now?
Yeah, they're talking about Mr. Amaris. They don't know him because he has a bib. You know, that is a man with a bib, and he has a plan.
And
And
that plan is to get shit-faced at the local buffet.
yeah, I mean, when you eat ass and go fast, and a man with a bib, he's dangerous. I mean, just ask my uncle. You can't because he's fast.
Hey, Sphintus, no worries. You are not the only one carting around a legacy name.
Drone 440, the Golden Corral has always been here.
Space Golden Corral.
You know what you say, you don't buy beer, you just rent it.
Hey,
I don't believe I've ever once said that.
Yeah, sure. Mom doesn't want to let her daughter go to work. Sure. Let's be totally unfair and unreasonable.
Oh, so like normal society. Oh, too real. Sorry.
No, I was just getting the door for my dad.
Perhaps the bib is laser resistant.
I can see that. We have a follow. We got follow sign.
Damn.
Oh, Mr. Hyde BO29. Let's get ready to follow!
Thanks.
PPQ purple?
Yeah, I think you're conflating evil with destructive.
Yeah.
And one of those is a property of malice, and the other is more of a general property.
Yeah, I mean, like, wanton destruction just goes hand in hand with humankind.
It goes hand in fist.
And we've got a question. What's our opinion on Comstar, the very service we're using right now to broadcast from this corner of the galaxy to your very home? Why, they're nothing but the finest organization commercially available with very reasonable rates and certainly the best customer service I've ever experienced. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Stab them.
Yeah.
And don't worry about the gun pointed to our heads as we say this. That is an imagination. That does not really exist.
Customer service team.
Well, Mr. Hyde B029, I'm glad that is the best welcome you've ever had to a Twitch channel.
Uh-oh. Squick, what's going on?
Sir, people have heard a child's voice coming from the wreckage. A child has survived the terrible night of destruction with half of Winterholm burned. So many lives were lost in the blaze and fighting. What's one more?
Yeah.
Destruction soup.
Oh, yes, Destruction Soup. I like that.
That's definitely some kind of tribute band.
Well, Sphincter Coyote, yes, Comstar will harvest your organs. So that's why it happens if you don't pay your bills.
Yeah, I'm not really on Team Space Wizard, but I am on Team we have the only functioning goddamn fusion thingy in the universe. Fuck you.
I'm on Team Yo Mama's ass.
Heyo.
Concerning.
I mean, that is the winning team, so yeah.
No, I'm on Team Rogue AI from the periphery.
Oh. I see.
Oh no, I used my first Steam card.
Ah, the horror. What happens if you nuke a Comstar warship? It notices you. Like,
Like
you've used
Senpai.
nuclear weapons on a Comstar warship. Now you have two problems.
Yes. Senpai has noticed you.
That's bad.
That's right.
Now, you nuke a Comstar warship. What happens? Your phone bill goes up 30%.
And that's forever. It doesn't go back
Damn
down.
it, we can't stop them.
Look, Matt, you got like a turbo-armed group with all of the morals of Comcast running kind of like AT&T in its heyday. Or Ma Bell.
I'll research it more scouts.
And do you think they have a department dedicated to petty revenge?
Yes.
Like, yeah, this guy paid his phone bill late. Okay, cool. What are you gonna do? Well, we're gonna start sending him. Well, it looks like he's got some gambling going on. We're gonna start sending him his Solaris matches 30 minutes late.
No.
Jesus, Squick, what happened?
Sir, we've noticed while we were pilfering through the dead for their belongings and shiny objects, that they've been divided into two heaps. In one lie the victims of the fires, the brutal attempts to pacify the riots, many with gunshot wounds. In the other, the charred corpses of the perpetrators. So basically, yeah, we don't. Yeah, whatever. Fuck them.
This
Everyone
filth
gets in the
is.
same pit.
Yep. Everybody get in the same pit.
The problem with nuking the clans is one of escalation.
That's true, because they have warships.
Yeah, and at that point it's just like, yes, we too shall play this new game of atomic football.
We did it. We fixed the thingy.
Ooh, yeah. You know, you piss off Comstar, you just get more spam.
No,
Good call.
I think imagine like all your HPG messages, but they take out one letter. So like the T, you can't use T for anything. So you just everything doesn't have a T. You know how
They
annoying
just-
that get?
They change your font to Comic Sans.
Those
There you
animals.
go. See, those war crimes.
Do the clans have battleships? Well, the clans are spiteful, and for all that they're kind of fucked up, I have no problem believing they would come to the conclusion that, dropships, we have many. Attach a gun. I wish to go sightseeing.
That's true.
Gesundheit.
Wouldn't even be that. It would be like, yes, take the legs of this crab which has fallen in honorable combat and place them upon my dropship. I wish to commit
Damn.
diplomacy.
Lone Wolf.
The last dreadnought. As we climb over the edge of the snow-covered plateau, we feel like ants crawling over an alien landscape towards some gigantic beast. We stop at the last stone's throw from the dreadnought to marvel at its scale. One of the huge machines that brought us here towers above us, cold and silent. It would take an enormous amount of labor and resources to make it usable again, yet it is still a reminder of everything that we have left behind and of our journey north. We've decided to leave it here, intact.
A new law has passed.
Exactly. Exactly, the Night Owl. You know, there's hidden fleets of warships all over the universe.
Oops.
Whoopsie.
Oops. Oops.
I want to point out the clans weren't there for a war. The clans were there to retake things, certainly, and there was going to be some fighting, but they weren't there for a war in the conventional sense. They were there for more of a reclamation and police action.
Yeah, it's called a bachal.
Yeah, any civilized person knows of it.
Seriously, yeah. I mean, if you don't know a bachal when you have one, then who are you? You're some sort of non-free birth type person.
Yeah, free birth scum.
Dang free birthers anyway. What do they know?
It's a strange, strange place.
It's true. Burnout 1, 2, 3, 9, 8, 7. Yeah, I don't remember. PPQ Purple. Have fun. We love you. Catch you later.
I don't.
Fun in the outside world.
I hate that loser.
Oh, well. Canute says otherwise, so we have been vetoed. Everyone shame Purple. Shame. Shame.
Shame. Oh.
What's the idea on the Black Watch? Well, after they got the nukes dropped on them, you can't really call them the Black Watch anymore because it's like the light of 1,000 suns.
I don't watch BattleTech or whatever.
Honestly, that whole thing made no sense. How hard is it to keep track of a few multi-ton death machines made of metal?
I mean, it's pretty hard, especially when you're not bothering to look.
Maybe that's it, but I feel like I would be bothering to look very fucking much, and it just blows my mind that somebody might not.
I mean, they were busy.
With what?
Stuff?
Yeah, name 5 things. Okay,
We're in a giant thing taking over the turbo government. Anybody keep an eye on their best fighters over there who've been kicking our shit in? Nah, it's not a problem. We'll worry about it later. Yeah, that sounds
Exactly.
reasonable.
Yeah, makes perfect sense. Especially on a galactic scale.
I would contend that no war is fought on the galactic scale.
Well,
It's fought strictly planet to planet with the supply lines these people had.
yeah. I can see that.
And that's probably one of the reasons they're so horrifying. As each planet is a knockdown, drag-out fight for both sides, with a very limited ability to call for reinforcements.
Yeah, I mean, that's why nuking the site from orbit was the best option.
Yeah, I mean, as far as resources for gain,
True enough, true enough. I mean, they eventually found the Black Watch because they put kilts on all their mechs. I mean, that amount of cloth was easy to trace.
yes, just the leg swooshing.
Yeah, it's hard to cover up. Those giant tartans.
Yeah, double rations for working kids. I consider that objectively fair.
Yes, have to fatten the kids up so they make double rations.
Oh, dude slipping or kid slip and fell, but we saved him. We saw that on the other scenarios.
Good old Slippin' Jimmy.
Yeah.
Indeed.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm fading fast, so we might stop a few minutes earlier than usual.
Alright, fair enough.
No worries.
Just because I'm not doing this game justice at the moment.
You're doing
It's been a
it
weird
just
week for all of us.
Ass.
I'm doing it just ice. Ha 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 ha.
Oh, hey-oh.
And I'm also here for the butt pun.
Ah, yes, good old butt puns.
Butt pun?
Butt pun, butt pun.
What you gonna do?
As little as possible, for as long as possible, as loudly as possible.
I do
Yeah.
hope y'all are having a good time though.
Yes, exactly. I mean, clapping the cheeks, you liking the butt puns?
Yeah, is everybody clapping cheeks right now or something? I think that's what the kids say to mean they're enjoying it.
It's true.
Like this brunch with my parents is clapping cheeks.
This
Yeah.
brunch doing numbers.
And for those out there, your word to Google today is charzarding.
You know
Fart
what? Sure.
sharding.
Your Google searches are on you. That's not a me problem.
I have a long list of fun words to Google. Yes, a squatting ovation.
Oh,
Oh no.
that sound. I don't like. I don't think I like that.
Well, clap me intrigued.
A clapping over.
We're at 86%. I think we started at 82%.
Hot damn. Making progress.
I'm sorry. What are we doing? That's 86%.
Diggs. Diggs
Oh.
donation.
Nice for his birthday.
Birthday.
It's Diggs' birthday.
Want to read that, Squick?
Do you think Diggs has seen, was it Wally World?
I hope so. Willy's Wonderland?
Willy's Wonderland, that's the one.
Uh,
Yes.
Squick, read while I eat.
All right, faulty manufacturer. It seems that after one of the boilers exploded, the pressure on the others was raised to maintain the power of the engines, causing them to fail one by one. Perhaps the people building this dreadnought were rushed or used substandard materials. Perhaps they were simply idiots.
Oh, well.
Dang old idiots.
Hey.
The cave is deep and surprisingly warm.
Yes. Oh.
There's even a fresh water source here.
Naughty.
Excellent.
On the other hand, maybe I should be more impressed that the boat survived the first boiler rupturing. That's not a good thing for any of the boat, traditionally.
Okay.
Alright, fellers. I think we're going to call it early today, if everybody's alright with that.
Alrighty.
I can live with that.
We will be back in 2 weeks, and we will hopefully finish this scenario that time.
Have fun, external humans. It was nice getting to see you.
Yeah.
Enjoy the puns and the sex bots and soup people because it's here all the time.
Thank you all for
We got them sex bots and soup.
Yeah. Thanks for showing up, guys. We appreciate it.
Yeah.
Always a good time.
Yeah, do we have anybody on the schedule after us?
I think, Rob or Tooch said they'd be back again.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, then keep an eye out because there may be more in the future.
Yeah, I'll pop a message and letting them know that if they want to start early, they can.
All right, so keep it tuned here to WBPL 76, where you're going to find more entertainment than you know what to do with.
Oh, damn. Everybody's dumping their goob.
Oh, yeah, we got goob for days.
It's like a goob bukkake.
They're all words, they're all names I can't read. What the fuck?
Oh, it's cool. I know how to read this. I learned on the internet. Victor, Oscar 3, Lima, Quebec, Alpha, Yankee. The chat just scrolled, fuck it.
I was hoping that you would keep doing that so I could just say goodnight, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Okay, we can do this bit. We're going to do this bit part 2.
Alright.
Victor, Oscar 3.
Alright, that's it. Good night, everybody.
November, India, Charlie,